Motivation is absolutely killing your life. You go to the gym when you're motivated, you start doing that business when you're motivated, and essentially your life runs on you feeling motivated. And that's exactly why you are stuck where you are right now. You want all these dreams. You want to go from skinny fat and overweight to jacked. You want to be more confident. You want to shift your identity. But at the same time, you're relying on a feeling called motivation. And in this video, I'm going to show how you can break through the feeling of motivation. You don't need another Andrew Tate video. You don't need another David Goggins video. You don't need any of that, right? What you need is action. And I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to build the dream life of yours, the dream body, the dream man you are supposed to be, without relying on motivation. Because to be honest, motivation is the thing that's actually killing your progress. And if you're new here, my name is Horace. I help men change their identity, shift their looks, shift their body to be the best possible version of themselves. And if you are here again, welcome back. Love to see you around. And I definitely will be posting weekly. I'm trying my best, which is for you guys to improve. And hopefully you're all born to win. That's the name of my brand. And if you are a winner, then this is for you. So be sure to be subscribing, all right? But now we're gonna go on to the video on why and how you can actually break through motivation and never have to rely on that feeling ever again. So let's talk a bit about myself. I was someone who used to rely on motivation a lot. I used to go to the gym because I was purely motivated. I loved the vibe. I used to go there for a few hours. Essentially, it was like a motive to me, right? And that's what got me into it. But there used to be a lot of days where if I didn't feel like it, I wouldn't go. Now, what does that do to your progress? If you think about every time you relied on your feelings to dictate what you do in your life, you wouldn't do anything, right? Because there's going to be days where you don't feel motivated. What do you do on those days? What if that motivation doesn't come for another 1, 2, 3 months, 6 months? Does that mean you're not going to go to the gym for 6 months? Does that mean you're not going to go work on your business or post that content for the next 6 months? No. Right? You won't, simply because you rely on that feeling. And I talk to so many guys, and especially some of my clients that have come through into my coaching, where they used to say they didn't have the motivation to start. I always explain to them, I'm not looking for motivation, because motivation is the killer of dreams. If you focus on motivation all the time, you simply won't succeed. Because let's be honest, me and you, we're never motivated 24/7. I'm never motivated. I may not even be motivated to make this video. But why did I make it? It's because I am a funny word. Well, not funny word, but I am a word called discipline. I've built my discipline over the years. And discipline is actually the thing that will take you from this place to be the best version of yourself. If you want to get into shape, if you want to build muscle, if you want to go from skinny fat, overweight and no identity to someone who shifts it and becomes confident, who can go out there and grab knife by the neck, you need to make that change by not relying on your feelings. And how do you start building consistency through discipline, right? What do we do normally when we're motivated? When we're motivated, we try to do so many different things at once, and we try to be perfect from the start. And guess what happens? You end up falling off. Why? Because you try to be the best from the very start. And if you try to be the best from the very start while trying to do the madness, then eventually you're going to fall off, right? If you start out in the beginning and do consistent steps, small steps every single day, 1% better every single day, what will happen is that will compound, and naturally that thing will become a lifestyle to you. If you start going to the gym 3 times a week, right? Doesn't have to be 5, doesn't have to be 6. If you start even 2 times a week, right? Go 2 times a week every week for 1 month. Naturally, next month you're going to say, you know what? 2 is easy. Let's go into 3 now. And then you start going 3, and then from 3 to 4, from 4 to 5. And then 5 becomes the lifestyle, and 3 feels like not enough. And if you are someone who is interested in coaching and wants to be personally coached by me to go from skinny fat or overweight to become the best version of yourself, shift your identity, gain those abs, fix that look that you've been looking at for years and years and you just can't seem to break, and you're finally ready to guarantee results, then I want you to go to my Instagram, be sure to be following, and DM me the word now. And we will work together to find that plan, find that roadmap from taking you where you are today to where you want to be in the next 6 or 12 months, with a proven plan, proven results ready for you. And that is exactly how you build consistency and how you build discipline, is by doing things when you don't really care about it. And one of the ways that I help myself build that discipline is I just force myself every time that I felt uncomfortable to just do that thing, regardless of if it's good for me or if it's bad for me, right? I don't want to do cardio today. Fine. If I don't want to do it, that means I have to do it. And every time I program myself now, every time I don't feel like doing something, that means that there's some sort of reward. There's some sort of feeling of uncomfort, right? Which I need to escape to become the best version of myself. And it's like a switch. You just switch it on. There's no secret. You do it slowly. Maybe start with, I don't like changing my bed, right? For example, if you don't like changing your bed, welcome here, right? If you don't like it, start doing it. Start doing it every single day. And then you'll get to a point where you don't care to the fact that you don't like doing your bed, but you do it anyway. And guess what? You build that discipline to do your bed. And now naturally your bed's going to be clean all the time. Same when it goes to the gym. When you feel like you don't want to go and you actually go to the gym, you realize that those sessions are actually the best because you push yourself and you've broke through uncomfort to actually get into the gym and start progressing in the gym. Guess what happens, right? You break through. Reject comfort. You reject all that negativity and you do the work regardless of how you feel. Now what happens with motivation is your motivation graph might look like this. You might go really high in motivation and maybe you do a lot of work. Maybe you go for 3 months to the gym and you're motivated for 3 months. But then for 6 months, you go down here. Now what happens in those months? You don't do anything. And what happens to your physique? Oh, but I was training really hard and I didn't get the physique of my dreams. It's because you weren't consistent enough. Did you train for a year, week in, week out, without any hiccups? No. Did you stick to your diet every single day? No. Did you do the work whenever you felt like not doing it? No, you didn't. And that's why your results are not aligned with what you think you deserve. You deserve to be where you are right now. That's the truth. I deserve to be where I am, so do you. And if you want to get better, we have to do things differently. And that's the truth. And when it comes to motivation, it's like, oh yeah, I feel pumped watching this video. Horace has made this video and now I really want to get into the gym. Okay, that's cool. But what happens when you're not watching my video and you're all alone, late night, you need to go to the gym, you've had a busy day, you've done this, you've done that, you've gone to work, you've wasted a lot of time on your phone, and now all of a sudden you've got gym on your list. Are you gonna go? Ask yourself that question. So this is the thing that you have to understand. There's no magic trick. There's no, I'm gonna grab a wand, I'm gonna say, now you're disciplined, right? There's no magic thing. You just have to do it slowly and consistently. It all starts from you doing one thing every day. Drop a comment in the comment section right now whilst you're watching this video on something you're gonna start doing every single day so that it gets you closer to your goal. Whether that's eating a no breakfast or skipping breakfast, having no milk in your coffee. Something that you don't typically enjoy, and it might be the maddest of things, but something you can stay disciplined and slowly build good habits. I don't expect any of you to watch this video and be perfect. I don't. And to be honest with you, same with my clients. I don't take on people from my coaching platform and say, you're gonna be perfect from the beginning. No, my first 4 or 5 weeks, we're just talking about how you can start being better, right? Because that's what's needed. It's something in your mind. It's a mindset thing. You just have to be able to switch it on, switch it off. And it comes naturally. Like I can go to the gym every single day of the week if I have to go, right? Regardless of how I feel. If I feel tired, if I feel not motivated, whatever. I come from work or I'm busy creating all day and I'm tired and I'm like, shit, I've got to go to the gym, right? But if I really want to look like the best possible version of myself, how can I possibly not do the work when I just don't feel like it? I'll never get there. And that's the truth. And a lot of the times I genuinely don't feel motivated. I genuinely don't want to do anything. But then I have to realize why. And this is my next point. Why are you doing it? Your why has to be strong enough. And if your why is not strong enough, you will never do it. If you want to get into shape, why do you want to get into shape? Is it because to have big muscles? Is it to have veiny arms? Or is it because you want to feel more confident in yourself? Is it because you want to shift your identity? Is it because you want to be a leader? Is it because you want people to respect you? Is it because you want to look at yourself every single day in the mirror and say, damn, I did that? What is your why? Figure it out. And every time you feel like you don't want to do something, always remember your why, because that is the thing that will drive you. And if it's not strong enough, you will never do nothing. You'll never do it. So this is my message to you and everyone watching this video. I know we go through so many trials, we go through so many tribulations, and I know life hits us and sometimes we feel good when we watch a video and we get a bit of a dopamine rush, but I'll be honest with you, motivation will kill you. It will kill you, and you'll never ever succeed if you rely on motivation, and you need to implement discipline in your life. Small consistency will add up. It will compound. You do something every single day, you improve on one thing. And naturally, when you do it on one thing, you'll have the ability to do it in everything else as well. And I don't expect people to, become perfect straight away, because it doesn't happen, right? You need to understand, to be the best, you got to do things everyone else hates doing. 99% of people are going to hate going to the gym all the time. 99% of people are going to hate having to stick to a diet, count their calories, etc., right? But if you want to be the best, you got to do what 99% of people don't want to do. And that could be your why as well, being different. You and me watching this, my brand, we're here to be different. And look, if you enjoyed this video and you want further help, then I've got all my other videos which you can binge and watch for free, right? And my aim is to make you guys better. I want to make you guys better. I've been trying to build myself from the ground up for years and years. You think I don't feel like, damn, this shit ain't working? I'll never give up, never. And if you feel like you're someone who resonates with this as well, be sure to subscribe, man, and follow me on my socials. I'm trying to grow as much as possible, try to impact as many people as possible as well. So like guys like me and you have somewhere we can aim to go in this world, right? And look, man, as I say in every single video, everyone watching this was born to win. And if you want to be a winner, you got to do the work regardless of how you feel. You were born to win. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.